shadow band central. I'm not sure when this. So this here, it's gonna be a short one. I didn't realize the holiday is this Sunday. I didn't even. Yeah, it's another reason why the week is kind of slow. It's funny how certain holidays come and everything kind of slows down. So nothing wrong with that. Just anyway. Yeah, what's going on in the Middle East is not looking good. Not to take sides or anything like that, but it's that can get out of control very easily. So, and like really out of control. Like, I guess we'll find out. So, either way, yeah, just enjoying another shadow band day on the web. Just it's nice to be here. Yeah, it's a nice incarnation. Yeah, if I was New Age, the grass would be greener right now. Of course, it'd be just a bland, general message of blandness. That seems to be what people want these days. Sure. Of course, the messages I can't connect to, I don't remember what they are, but probably nobody can relate to them anyway, so maybe the blandness is just as well. I'm not going to do that, so there's plenty of that out there. Of course, the New Age life, a lot of them kind of live the same lives. Those that do like channeling online, it's kind of funny. They kind of live the same template incarnation. Of course, some of us are just taking a beating constantly. I guess we live the same life too. I'm not sure if I want any of them. Either take the beating or become a New Age, whatever the hell that is. Jeez. Oh well. Grass is greener when you're off this planet. Yeah, there's no exit in the pipeline, from what I'm gathering. Probably not. I'll probably survive this, unfortunately. But anyway. Trying to make things better somehow, if you have nothing but pushback. Yeah, life of ground crew. It's not what it's cracked up to be. Yeah, not here, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't get like alien detail or intel about what's going on, and you sort of just let itself play itself out, and just see what your role is here is unknown. Sometimes it's better unless you get a download of what's going on, just do your thing and not worry about it. Doesn't matter. Or just be some New Ager running around their flip-flops and smelling like marijuana. Same old shit, right? Yeah, there's better worlds out there, that's for sure. This is not one of them. No, this is a challenge planet. Where there's nothing but challenges, and it has a meaning, even if you don't see it. I guess you can become an NPC, and then a certain timeline comes in. I mean, some are doing it automatically, and others choose that. I mean, you can turn that off, you can turn it on, whatever. Sometimes, yeah, but I don't know. Or become, like I said, a cockroach person. 100%. Where their higher selves are attacking people. Like, they look like they have everything, even if it's like, grungy. It's kind of disgusting, actually, but, they still act like they're the royalty, and I'm not saying they're not, because they probably are. Of grunge, yes. Yeah, but then their higher self is like jealous of everybody. Because, they're not doing anything with their lives. And they probably never will. I mean, they can, but why do that when you can just play in the mud and look like shit? And be trendy and whatever that. God help us all. Yeah, that's a sad world after all. But anyway, we work with what we have. Yes, with some disappointing beings that are here. What do you call it? Some that just will never amount to anything. Can't to some level, but yeah, it doesn't really matter. That was Priscilla, if you're wondering. Oh, that was probably the higher self thing that's fucking around. So I'm talking about private sessions. Come here, cute cat. She doesn't last very long. There's a shop here. Yeah, even these new agers and all their glory, they don't really have much to say either. That's why they channel somebody, because I got nothing to fucking say. So I'm gonna bland incarnation. Don't want to offend anybody. Want to keep things as vanilla sky as possible. Love and light and empty all over. All style, no substance. Not to say there's much style there. Here's Priscilla. Maybe I can put her in the... And the truth hurts, of course, so they just go to the new age groups. Yeah, that's where it's all at. Let's see if I can grab her. There she is. Co-pilot. So I'll do that for a little bit. She's a little bit easier to... Yeah, Fritzia was her freaking mind. So, yeah. I'll do that to royalty. This one's royalty too, but a little bit more lenient. So, yeah. Anyway, so the world implosion. Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see, right? You can only go somewhere better. If it's an exit, it's an exit. Some of us are not going to get an exit, so we just watch everyone else leave. It's kind of fucked up when you think about it, but yeah, when you're stuck here, you're stuck here. Make the best of it. God, if I know. So, yeah, what's going on in the Middle East energy? Yeah, it's like I said, not to take sides or anything like that, but it's hard to say where this is going to go. You don't want it to go like out of control, but they can. And it's like you get bullied enough, and it's like, of course, they're kind of pushing each other's buttons anyway. So, oh well. Some things are better off not knowing. Yeah, so this is like this is definitely an exit point for some. How that expands is unknown. Worldwide, we'll see how that goes. So, the thing is, can you exit to a world that's better than this place, or higher astral, or go to another version of Earth, or Like you still have an Earth incarnation to go through. It just doesn't have to be on this version. You can just. It sounds messed up. Like you can, or just go there. Like you die like in a missile attack, but then you wake up, feel like it was a dream, and you're in another Earth, which can happen. And it's a little bit different there, but you don't have all the hell that's raining over here. You'd be surprised. It's like you're not meant to maybe leave this version of Earth or just go to another one. And you just might be haunted by a nightmare, possibly. Or you just have memories of it that just won't go away. I believe that does exist. So, give you some. Obviously, the regular people would just. Fuck. Never mind. But, those type of scenarios can't happen, though. If you're not done with your Earth incarnation cycle. Doesn't mean you have to keep incarnating Earth over and over again. It's just not your time to go. Maybe your time to go on this version of Earth, but you still have, some mileage on another version of Earth. Yeah, it sounds messed up. But I believe it is real, though. As for this planet, it takes two to tango, I guess you could say. So the idea is for this to become a more peaceful version of Earth. Well, you see that on some level. I mean, yeah, LA is not a good example of that. But you can say for the most part, I mean, the economy is not great, but there is peacefulness, you can say, somewhere. I mean, like I say, stress levels might be very high, but, it's not a war everywhere, I mean, there's a war, but not a war, So, it's not like, missiles being fired everywhere, let's put it that way. Unless you're in LA. But that's LA, though. Oh, that's right, they have I think the protest is going to be this week. Shit, maybe I'll wait on that one. Well, either way. Either way. Well, the idea is for, I would say, I mean, I think people would agree with this. The idea is for this to be a better Earth, just less chaos, it doesn't have to be perfect, but less, not worrying about getting, what's going on in Israel or any, Russia can calm itself down and so on, but obviously we're not there yet. Well, when they say no, it's like a relationship. It's like, can we have some peace? And they say no. It's like, okay. So that's why I think it's prolonged. It's free will, so you can't force peace. So you have to want it. Russia, I think it would be more peaceful is if once they get Ukraine, then they'll stop fighting. When that happens, is another story. Whatever's going on with that. So anyway, all right. So going to higher astral, some point of view of what's going on. I don't know if I get anything. Anything helpful? Probably not, but we'll see. All right. So blessings. Grease you. Your astral. Neutral connection. Yes, it's up to you to decide on your own life, not what's going on with the rest of the world. The rest of the world is, yes, has its issues. But it's up to you to be a part of that or to not be a part of it. Just find yourself. Find what you are looking for to bring some kind of self-satisfaction at some point. The idea is to realize who you are on a higher level here in the physical realm, what more you can learn about yourself and elevate yourself to a level where you become extremely more advanced, to some, not completely advanced, but advancement where you feel, self-satisfied without the ego, and there's a lot going against the spiritual groups, yes, to put you in a certain mindset, to want certain things without knowing who you are here. There's a lot of forces here that as they come off as friendly, also they're, they don't want, they're the ideas for you to never figure out who you are. Pay attention to us, not to yourself. It's, oh yes, you're doing great and you have all this figured out, and it's almost like programming. You don't know anything about who the hell you are. So there are beings here that say, they program you to say you are on the it doesn't mean you're not on the right track, but they can also slow down your progress. Let's put it that way. So it's complicated here. It's more complicated than you might realize. It is very sophisticated here. To know oneself is just not to be pulled into the propaganda of others. And the world conflicts, yes, it's a lot of wounds here. Well, those are the elites running your planet, basically, for these fights. I mean, it's them, to make your life more difficult. Yeah, I'd like it's about you. It's not. But they do want to discourage you from figuring yourself out. So they have these little episodes everywhere. Yeah, pay attention to us. Don't look at yourself. And you can look at yourself, but slowly look at yourself like, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm supposed to figure I can't figure anything out. There's too many distractions here. So the idea is shut all that nonsense out. Doesn't mean you know everything about yourself instantly, but you can say, "Wow, I do not know what the hell I'm doing." And we should say that. So, yes.